Hello friends, today I have turned up here again with a new topic. And the topic for today is not any kind of moral story. Today I am not going to discuss any kind of moral story today, as I am very much deeply saddened to know the fact that Americans and Iranians are at loggerheads with each other. They just don't want to give up their tenacity in order to make the world a peaceful place. Now, this is indeed a very simple situation on part of both America and Iran. As we are aware of the fact that they are fighting with each other, they have been fighting with each other for more than 3 months without getting to any kind of logical conclusion. Now, when we think about this battle between America and Iran, we just arrive at the conclusion that instead of fighting openly with each other, they have started shielding themselves under Strait of Hormuz. Now, is this a right thing? Do you agree with this thing that Strait of Hormuz has indeed become a weapon of blackmailing for both the countries? Now they are not supposed to indulge in this kind of trivial trivial thing in order to getting their vested interests. They have their vested interests behind fighting with each other. Americans want to make sure that the Iranians don't acquire the material for making a nuclear bomb, whereas Iran is adamant on going ahead with their idea of acquiring nuclear bomb. Now, if Americans and other countries have got the right to be a nuclear state, then how can they disallow other countries to not to acquire the same thing? Because what is sauce for the gander should be sauce for the geese also. Now, Americans have started showing their supremacy. This supremacy is used for nothing in my view. Yes, instead of battling their domestic problems, they have decided to digress the point of view of their countrymen, and they have decided to digress the attention of their countrymen by indulging in a war between Iran and America with Iran. Iranians were leading a peaceful life. Now, irrespective of the fact whether they are acquiring nuclear weapons or not, we are not supposed to indulge in killing their supreme leader. Their supreme leader, Khamenei, was killed by Americans. Now, this kind of assassination is absolutely not acceptable. This is absolutely unacceptable, as you are not supposed to indulge in a war and start killing their main leaders straight away. This is not a theory of a war. If you start fighting with a country, then you will have to start attacking the military installations of other countries and not to attack the supreme leader of a country. Now the Iranians are cut to the quick to know that their supreme leader was assassinated at the hands of these Americans. So how will this battle be ended? And who will come to rescue us? All the people of this world are facing the grave situation, whereas the Strait of Hormuz has been blocked again. Now in 1958, United Nations, all the countries signed on the treaty that the Strait of Hormuz will remain a open passage for all the countries, and all the ship carrying oil will be smoothly going from that place. Now what has happened to that treaty? Iranians and Americans were all the parts of that treaty. They had signed on the treaty in 1958 in United Nations with a view on regard of with the on the issue of Strait of Hormuz. Now they have broken all these treaties. Now instead of fighting openly with each other, both these countries have started making a Strait of Hormuz a place of blackmailing to each other. Now they are in this way they have started blackmailing the entire world by blocking the Strait of Hormuz. Now as long as this place remains blocked, we are not going to get oil, our country is not going to get petroleum, mineral and oil from the those countries from where it is coming, and in that way inflation will rise rapidly. But the Iranian and American government don't care a fig for the emotions of other people. They don't have any kind of sympathy for us. They are not showing any kind of solidarity with us, and in order to just indulging in this foolish war, they have they have got nothing. They have achieved nothing in this battle. This is indeed an insult to injury for Americans. This battle has indeed added fuel to the fire to the Americans, as they have not achieved their logical conclusion regarding not to let Iranian acquire nuclear weapons. The nuclear program is going on smoothly in Iran, whereas Americans are attacking their military installations and other shipyards in order to in order to make Iranian government succumb to the situation. But I don't think in this way the battle will end. All the other countries will have to rise to the occasion, and all the countries must tell both America and Iran that you are not going to blackmail us by indulging in your war. You have your own axe to grind behind starting the war, but you are not supposed to make Strait of Hormuz a weapon of blackmailing, which is indeed an unacceptable thing for all of us. So I think we will have to rise to the occasion, all the other countries, and I think NATO will have to play a major role in this situation. North Atlantic Treaty Organization must play a major role now, and all the countries should start attacking Strait of Hormuz and attacking those ships and attacking those people who are blocking this place, and in that way all the commerce and business of the entire world has stopped. So we will have to indeed indulge in doing something so that the people of the country may not suffer on ground of the foolishness of both America and Iran. Thank you.